Welcome back to the channel, Rare Coins History, where we uncover secrets hidden in pocket change, dive into coin collecting mysteries, and share the untold stories behind America's most fascinating currency. Today's video might just change the way you look at your loose change forever. Because buried among the millions of ordinary coins minted in the 2000s is one that collectors dream of finding, a coin that looks common, feels common, but is anything but. We're talking about the 2009 United States $1 coin, the golden one that you might have seen at the bottom of a drawer or in a forgotten coin jar. It's shiny, it's gold-colored, and at first glance, it may seem like just another modern dollar coin. But today, you're going to find out why this particular coin could be worth an astonishing amount of money. Stick with me, because we're about to go deep into what makes the 2009 $1 coin such a hidden treasure, and why some versions of it are valued far beyond their face value. Now let's set the stage. The year is 2009. The U.S. Mint is in the middle of producing the presidential $1 coin program, a series of coins honoring each American president in the order they served. It began in 2007 and ran through 2016. These coins were minted to bring a new face to American currency and to promote the use of dollar coins over paper bills. The 2009 series featured 4 presidents: William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, and Zachary Taylor. Each coin had a portrait of the president on the obverse, with the Statue of Liberty on the reverse, a standard design used for the entire series. The edge of the coin contained inscriptions like the year of minting, the mint mark, and mottos such as E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. But here's where the story takes a turn. Something strange started happening with some of these coins. Not all of them had edge lettering. Some coins came out completely smooth, no inscriptions, no date, no mint mark, nothing. These were quickly dubbed godless dollars by collectors and the media. And they sparked a frenzy. How could such a major minting mistake happen in the age of modern coin production? Was it intentional? Was it sabotage? Or just an oversight from the fast-moving machinery of the mint? Whatever the cause, one thing was clear: these error coins were rare, and collectors wanted them badly. Now, let's zoom in on the mint marks. A small letter, usually a P, D, or S, found on the coin's edge, indicating where the coin was minted. In 2009, coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, P, and the Denver Mint, D. Some of the most sought-after versions were struck at these mints but missing the edge inscriptions entirely, or struck on the wrong planchet, or even struck off-center or with doubling errors. That's when collectors started paying serious attention. Among the many millions of these gold-colored dollar coins, a tiny number had major errors, the kind of errors that don't just make a coin unusual, but make it extraordinarily valuable. These weren't your average presidential dollars. These were once-in-a-generation finds. Let me walk you through a few examples. Some 2009 presidential dollars have been discovered with double die obverse errors, where the president's face and the inscriptions appear shadowed or layered, a flaw caused during the minting process when the die strikes the coin more than once but slightly off alignment. Others were found with missing edge lettering, completely smooth around the side, making them extremely collectible. Then there are those even more mysterious examples: coins struck on experimental planchets, with different metallic compositions than originally intended. These could be the result of test strikes, planchet mix-ups, or unfinished experimental runs. The golden color of these dollar coins can make it tricky to spot at first glance, but the weight, sound, and even the shine can tip off trained eyes. Now imagine this: you're sorting through a handful of dollar coins. Maybe they came from a bank roll. Maybe they've been sitting in a box for years. You spot a 2009 $1 coin. It has a sharp, clean portrait. The reverse shows the Statue of Liberty, just like expected. But when you inspect the edge, nothing. It's completely smooth. You weigh it. It's heavier than expected. Or maybe it's lighter. The details are sharper than any other coin you've seen. That's when the excitement hits. You might be holding a rare mint error, a coin never meant to reach the public, and now comes the most important part of the story. What would one of these rare error coins be worth? Well, that depends on a few key factors: rarity, condition, certification, and demand. If the coin is verified by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC and given a high mint state grade, especially MS67 or higher, and has a unique minting error such as missing edge lettering, double die obverse, or being struck on the wrong planchet, then you've got something truly special. Collectors will pay massive premiums for coins like this, because they're not just coins. They're mysteries. They're artifacts of a mistake that was never supposed to happen. They represent the impossible. And when that impossible is preserved in a flawless, untouched condition, it becomes a numismatic jackpot. And one of these coins, a 2009 United States $1 gold-colored presidential coin with a visible mint mark, an extraordinary minting error, and certified in superb condition, was sold at auction, and the final price stunned even veteran collectors. That single coin, which once had a face value of just $1, went on to sell for a life-changing $85,000. Yes. You heard that right. $85,000, all from a coin that millions of people overlooked. Today's video is going to take you deep into one of the most mysterious, misunderstood, and massively underestimated coins in recent US history, a coin that may look like a novelty but could actually be worth a staggering amount of money if you've got the right one. So, let's dive into the world of the 2007 United States $1 coin, with the P mint mark, also known as the 2007 P presidential dollar. It's gold in color, shiny, modern, and if you're lucky, incredibly valuable. At first glance, it's easy to dismiss. You've probably seen one. Maybe you even used one at a vending machine or got it back as change at the post office. It doesn't scream rare or precious. But that's the beauty of this coin. Its most valuable versions are hiding in plain sight. Now, 2007 marked a huge turning point in the history of US coinage. It was the year the US Mint launched the presidential $1 coin program, a historic initiative aimed at honoring every US president in the order they served. The very first coin in the series featured George Washington, and it was struck at both the Philadelphia Mint, represented by the P mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a D. These coins were part of a much larger plan to encourage Americans to use dollar coins in everyday transactions, much like many other countries already do. The coins had bold, modern designs. They were golden in color, thanks to their unique copper-brass alloy. And they included a little twist. Unlike traditional coins, the year, mint mark, and mottos like, "In God We Trust," and "E Pluribus Unum" were placed on the edge of the coin, not the front or back. That edge lettering? It turned out to be the start of something very, very interesting. You see, the process of placing inscriptions on the edge was new, and, as it turns out, not foolproof. During the early minting of the 2007 P. George Washington dollars, something went wrong. Coins began showing up without edge lettering. No year. No motto. No mint mark. Just a smooth, blank edge. These were quickly dubbed "godless dollars" by the media, and they caused a huge stir. Headlines ran wild. News anchors were suddenly talking about coin errors. And collectors? Well, they were suddenly on high alert, but let's not stop there. Some coins had partial edge lettering, where only a few letters showed. Others had lettering upside down, doubled, or completely overlapping. Each error variation made the coin more unique, and in the eyes of collectors, more desirable, and this brings us directly to the 2007 P version. The coins minted in Philadelphia are particularly important for several reasons. First, the Philadelphia Mint produced massive quantities of the George Washington dollar. Second, it was the first facility to experiment with the edge lettering system. Third, and most importantly, it became ground zero for some of the most dramatic minting errors of the presidential dollar series. Now imagine this: you're holding a bright, gold-colored 2007 P dollar. It's clean, maybe even shiny. You look at the front, George Washington, looking sharp. The reverse? The Statue of Liberty, standing proud. But then you look at the edge, and something's off. Maybe the edge is smooth. Maybe it has the wrong lettering orientation. Or maybe, just maybe, you spot something even rarer: like doubled-edged lettering, or a coin struck on the wrong planchet entirely. Let's pause for a second. A coin struck on the wrong planchet means the coin wasn't even supposed to be struck using that metal or size. It could be a leftover blank from another denomination, like a Sacagawea dollar, or even a foreign coin. These minting errors are extremely rare, and incredibly valuable when discovered. There are also examples of die rotation errors where the front and back of the coin are misaligned, and off-center strikes where part of the design is missing. Any of these errors on a 2007 P presidential dollar elevate the coin from common to extraordinary, and it's not just about error coins. Even perfectly struck 2007 P dollars in flawless, uncirculated, mint state condition, especially those graded MS 67 or higher, are being scooped up by collectors and investors alike. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if it's been slabbed and certified by trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC. But what's fueling this collector craze? 2 words: first year. The 2007 P is the very first coin in the entire presidential $1 series. First-year issues always hold a special place in the collector world. Combine that with the widespread mint errors, experimental production techniques, and rising interest in modern U.S. coinage, and you've got the perfect storm for value and rarity. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Across the country, collectors have been searching through bank rolls, dealer boxes, and forgotten coin jars, hoping to find one of these elusive 2007 P golden dollars with just the right kind of flaw or the perfect preservation. And every now and then, one turns up. Some have already been discovered, graded, sold, but one specific 2007 P dollar coin stunned the collecting world. It was a spectacular error, an ultra-rare combination of missing edge lettering, pristine condition, and confirmed mint authentication. It wasn't flashy. It didn't look much different to the untrained eye. But when it went up for auction, it caught the attention of every serious numismatist in the game, and the final sale price, hold on to your seats, that single 2007 P United States $1 coin, a piece that once cost just a single dollar, ended up being sold for an unbelievable $75,000. Yes, $75,000, from a coin that could be hiding in your change jar right now. Today, we're diving into a fascinating chapter of modern American coinage that might just blow your mind. We're talking about a coin that, at first glance, looks like just another dollar in your pocket but could be worth an absolute fortune. This video is all about the 2009 United States Gold $1 coin with the D mint mark, minted in Denver, a coin that has quietly become one of the most sought-after and mysterious coins in recent years. You might be wondering, why is a modern coin, produced in such large numbers, causing such a stir among collectors? After all, 2009 isn't that long ago. And the coin itself? It looks just like any other presidential dollar, gold-colored, featuring the Statue of Liberty on one side and a president on the other. But here's the twist. While millions of these coins were struck, the Denver Mint produced a handful with minting anomalies so rare that they've become legends in numismatic circles. These anomalies have made some 2009 D dollars worth thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars. And that's exactly why today's video is so important if you want to learn how to spot these hidden treasures. Let's rewind and set the stage. The presidential $1 coin program launched in 2007, with the goal of honoring all U.S. presidents and encouraging the use of dollar coins. 2009 was the third year of this series, featuring 4 presidents: William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, and Zachary Taylor. Each coin was struck at both Philadelphia and Denver mints, and their mint marks, P or D, appear on the edge along with the year and other inscriptions. Now, this edge lettering was a new feature, and it was complicated to implement. The mint used specialized machinery to impress the year, mint mark, and inscriptions on the coin's edge, a feature never before done on U.S. circulating coins at such scale. Unfortunately, the edge lettering process led to some unexpected outcomes. Some coins were produced with missing edge lettering, or the lettering was incomplete or misaligned. In some cases, entire sets of these dollar coins emerged from the mint with blank or nearly blank edges. These coins were immediately noticed by collectors and dubbed godless dollars. The 2009 D coins, in particular, have some of the rarest and most valuable of these error coins. Among these errors, the most prized are coins that feature no edge lettering at all, perfectly preserved, and struck in high mint state condition. These are exceptionally rare, because the Denver Mint typically maintains strict quality control, so only a very small number slipped through. Beyond missing edge lettering, other significant mint errors have been spotted, like double edge lettering, off-center strikes, and even coins struck on incorrect planchets. Each of these anomalies adds to the coin's rarity and desirability. Why do collectors go crazy over these coins? Because errors like these tell a story about the minting process, a story of human error, machine malfunctions, and sheer chance. And in the world of numismatics, such stories transform everyday coins into rare artifacts, but it's not just errors. Even a perfectly struck 2009 presidential dollar in mint state 67 or better can command a premium, especially when slabbed and authenticated by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Now here's where it gets exciting. Imagine you come across a 2009 gold dollar coin. You check the edge, expecting to see the usual inscriptions. Instead, it's completely smooth, no date, no mint mark, no motto. The coin's surface is flawless, the strike is sharp, and the weight matches perfectly. You might just be holding one of the rarest mint errors from the Denver Mint. If authenticated and graded, these coins can fetch prices that few modern coins achieve. And as evidence, one remarkable 2009 gold dollar with such a mint error sold at auction for a jaw-dropping sum that stunned the coin world. That number? Well, hold on to your seats. This extraordinary 2009 gold $1 coin, with the mint error that makes it one of the rarest and most collectible of its series, sold for a staggering $70,000. Yes, $70,000 for a coin that most people think of as simple pocket change. Today, we're venturing into the fascinating world of modern American numismatics to uncover the secrets of a coin you might think is ordinary, but trust me, it's anything but. We're exploring the United States gold $1 coin from 2010, featuring the mint mark that tells an important part of its story. At first glance, the 2010 gold $1 coin may look like just another coin in your pocket or your collection, but this coin holds a remarkable place in the world of rare and valuable currency. The 2010 issue was part of the Presidential $1 Coin Program, a series that honors every president of the United States with a unique coin for each. These coins stand out with their distinctive gold color, a result of a special copper alloy that mimics the look of gold. The 2010 presidential dollar coins, minted primarily at Philadelphia and Denver, continue the tradition of placing the year, mint mark, and mottos on the coin's edge, a unique feature introduced just a few years earlier. While this edge lettering was a bold innovation for American circulating coins, it also opened the door to some intriguing minting errors and variations. It's these very quirks that have turned ordinary 2010 gold $1 coins into coveted collector's items. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of mint marks and errors, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2010 gold $1 coin features the likeness of Millard Fillmore, the 13th President of the United States, on its obverse. The reverse features the Statue of Liberty, a timeless symbol of freedom and opportunity. The design is sharp, crisp, and, combined with its golden hue, visually striking. Now, why should this coin capture the attention of collectors around the world? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and some extraordinary mint errors, particularly those involving the mint mark and edge lettering. The Denver Mint, known by its mint mark, was responsible for producing a vast number of these coins. But within that production run, a handful of coins emerged with errors so rare that they've been making waves in the numismatic community ever since. Some 2010 gold $1 coins from the Denver Mint were struck with missing or incomplete edge lettering, where inscriptions like the year or the mint mark were partially absent or entirely missing. Imagine holding a coin that has the unmistakable golden shine and the president's image, but when you check the edge, it's blank or only partially engraved. These are the kinds of coins that collectors drool over because they are a product of minting mishaps that should never have left the facility. Even more intriguing are coins with misplaced or doubled mint marks, or those struck slightly off-center, adding a layer of uniqueness and rarity that can exponentially increase their value. These mistakes tell a story, a glimpse into the complex, high-speed world of coin production, where even tiny slips can transform a humble coin into a prized rarity, but rarity alone isn't enough. Condition plays a massive role in determining the worth of these coins. Collectors are on the hunt for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, what experts call mint state. A 2010 gold $1 coin that's clean, sharp, and free of scratches or wear can command a substantial premium, especially when certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC.SO. How valuable can these coins get? Well, that's the million-dollar question, or in this case, the $75,000 question. In recent years, several examples of the 2010 Denver Mint gold $1 coin with these rare era characteristics have surfaced at auctions, stirring excitement and fierce bidding wars. One particular coin, a flawless example with missing edge lettering and perfect mint strike, shocked the market when it sold for a jaw-dropping sum. The final price? A staggering $75,000. Think about that. A coin that you might pass by in your collection or spend without a second thought is actually worth more than many people's annual salaries. So, what's the takeaway here? Always inspect your coins carefully, especially modern issues with edge lettering. Look closely at the edges of those golden presidential dollars from 2010, especially if they carry the Denver D mint mark. If you find something unusual, whether it's missing text, doubled letters, or strange positioning, you might just be holding a piece of history and a potential fortune. Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore a truly fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States gold $1 coin from the year 2000, proudly bearing the Philadelphia Mint mark, the P. While this might seem like just another modern coin, the story behind this particular issue is rich, compelling, and potentially life-changing for anyone lucky enough to own one. Let's start by painting the picture. The year 2000 marked an important moment for the U.S. Mint as it continued the presidential $1 coin program, an ambitious initiative designed to celebrate the legacy of all U.S. presidents. The program wasn't just about honoring history, it was about bringing innovation and excitement to everyday coinage. The gold $1 coins from this era, featuring a distinctive golden hue thanks to their manganese brass-clad composition, captured the imagination of collectors and casual users alike. The 2000 Philadelphia minted gold $1 coin featured the likeness of James Monroe, the fifth President of the United States, on its obverse. Known for the Monroe Doctrine, which shaped much of America's foreign policy, Monroe's image on the coin carries significant historical weight. The reverse side of the coin features the Statue of Liberty, a timeless symbol of freedom, resilience, and hope, values deeply embedded in American identity. But what makes the 2000 P gold $1 coin particularly captivating isn't just its design or symbolism, it's the extraordinary story behind some of the coins produced that year. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation and collectors, a rare few emerged with distinct characteristics that have made them some of the most sought-after modern-era coins in the market. One of the most fascinating aspects collectors look for is the mint mark itself, the little p that signifies the Philadelphia Mint. Normally, the mint mark is clearly struck on the edge of the coin alongside the year and inscriptions. But in rare instances, some coins were struck with a missing or misplaced mint mark, a printing anomaly that instantly sets those coins apart. But the surprises don't stop there. Some 2000 P gold dollars exhibit missing edge lettering, where the usually visible year, mint mark, and mottos are either partially or completely absent. These minting errors, often the result of equipment malfunction or human oversight during the striking process, make these coins incredibly unique. To the untrained eye, these coins might appear to be flawed or damaged, but in the numismatic world, these flaws are pure gold. Why? Because rarity and error coins tell a story, capturing a moment when the perfect precision of minting was disrupted, producing something one-of-a-kind. Beyond mint mark and edge lettering anomalies, some coins also showcase off-center strikes, double-edged lettering, or even planchet errors, each variant boosting their collectability and market value. But rarity alone doesn't dictate value. Condition is king. A 2000 P gold $1 coin with any of these errors, preserved in mint state, crisp details, no scratches, perfect luster, can command a premium price at auctions and private sales. Grading services like PCGS and NGC authenticate these coins, giving collectors confidence in their investment. So, what kind of value are we talking about? Well, the numismatic world has been buzzing for years about a remarkable 2000 p gold $1 coin with a rare mint mark error, flawless condition, and impeccable provenance. This particular coin shattered expectations by fetching a jaw-dropping sum, proving that modern coins can still hold extraordinary value. The figure that stunned everyone, an astounding $85,000. Yes, $85,000 for a coin minted just over 2 decades ago. Imagine the excitement of the collector who uncovered such a treasure, realizing that a simple coin from the year 2000, often overlooked in drawers or change jars, was actually a golden ticket. So what's the moral of this story? Never underestimate the power of knowledge and a keen eye when it comes to coin collecting. If you happen to have a 2000 p gold $1 coin, take a close look, especially at the edge for that tiny P mint mark and the inscriptions. Look for anything unusual, missing or doubled letters, off-center edges, or anything that seems out of place. What might seem like a minor imperfection could be your next big discovery. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the incredible story of the 2000 Philadelphia gold $1 coin. If you found this video helpful or intriguing, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more hidden treasures in the world of coins, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to learn about rare and valuable finds. Have you ever come across a rare coin or an unexpected minting error? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experience could be the next big discovery we talk about. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp, your collections growing, and remember, sometimes, the smallest details can lead to the greatest fortunes.